Hello and welcome to E-Inspiration here on India Today, and today I have a very special guest, the Vice Captain of the Indian Test Cricket team and someone who I hope will make a comeback in the very near future in the ODI squad as well, someone who's eagerly awaiting to play the IPL in his new avatar, Ajinkya Rahane. Aju, welcome. I hope you're keeping safe with the wife and the young one and everything at home is good and perfect.
Thank you, first of all, Boryada. Yes, we all are safe, staying at home, and actually enjoyed this time with my family, especially with my daughter. It's kind of a blessing for me. I could actually spend time with my daughter, and yeah.
Yeah, the problem is your daughter will soon start to miss you, Ajju, because you have to travel to the UAE to play the IPL. And okay, question number one, almost certain IPL in the UAE, just the formalities left. How excited are you about making a comeback? Because the moment IPL ends, you will be on that charter to Australia for that all-important series. So almost your holiday is finished. Come end of August, you will be on a whirlwind cricket competition for the next 4 to 6, 7 months.
Yeah, I think first of all, Boryada, I'm really excited about this IPL happening in Dubai. I'm really looking forward to actually, because last 3-4 months I actually didn't do anything. I mean, I've been doing my fitness workout, my yoga, my meditation, visualization, but cricketing skill wise I didn't do anything, and I'm really looking forward to this. The good thing is when West Indies and England started, I was so happy that cricket actually began, and there's good news coming up, and now IPL is happening. So yeah, really looking forward to play for Delhi Capitals. Personally, I have an opportunity to do well for my team, and I'm really looking forward to contribute for my team. And after that, as you said, from there we are going to Australia. But what this, especially lockdown and this COVID-19 taught us to be in the moment. We always speak about being in the moment, staying in present. But because of this situation, the reality now is to stay in the moment, focus on the IPL, which is happening in Dubai, and later on think about the important series which is happening in Australia.
Okay, got it. Ajju, one critical question before I get back to you and the IPL. You know, as a young father, you have a young daughter at home, you have a young wife, young family. Do you want them to travel with you? Because that is something that the BCCI and the team owners and the franchise owners will have to deliberate. Because for 2 months without a young one, it will be sort of difficult on your wife also and the young child. So what is your personal preference? And here I ask you personally, not Delhi Capitals. What will Ajinkya Rahane want? Will he want the family with him in Dubai?
See, as an individual, you take this COVID-19 situation aside. You want your family to travel with you. But because of this COVID-19 thing, the safety is really important. Safety of your family, your wife and daughter, and obviously safety of your teammates is really important. And right now, I feel cricket is cricket and firstly health, and then obviously cricket is really important. We got good 4-5 months with our family. As I said, safety of our family, safety of our players, and safety of each and every individual is really important. So the decision is completely up to franchisee and BCCI. But as I said, there's still COVID-19 around, Corona is around. So you got to actually think about each and every individual. Think about your family. For me, especially about my wife and my daughter. So yes, safety of them is really important. So I don't know what decisions they are going to take. But if you take this COVID-19 Corona situation aside, then you want your family to be with you, to support you whenever you are on the tour.
Got it. And talk about Delhi Capitals, Ajju. You've played for the Rajasthan team, you've played for the Pune team in the past, but moved to Delhi Capitals was an exciting move. How are you looking forward to that? I mean, that's a young side, did well with Shreyas as captain. Saurav was involved last year. It was a good team, did very, very well. Now with you, obviously they are more strengthened. Talk about the Delhi Capitals and your move.
Yeah, I think I'm really, as I said earlier, I'm really excited to play for Delhi Capitals. I got an opportunity. I mean, last year when I was playing for Hampshire, Delhi Capital asked me if I'm interested to play for them. And I took my time, and I thought it's the best opportunity for me to learn something new, to take my game forward, to take my this T20 game forward. And I think learning from now, obviously Dada is not there, but that time focus was to, if I can play under Dada and Ricky Ponting as a coach, I could actually learn many things. And as a cricketer, that's what you want. You want to learn many things. You want to learn each and every day and take your game forward. So yeah, as an individual, I'm really looking forward to play for DC, as you mentioned. They have an exciting talent, exciting bunch of players. Everyone is match winner. So yeah, really excited for that.
One more question about IPL before I take you to your career in Test cricket and ODI cricket, which I want to ask you about. IPL, there is so much talk. For me personally, IPL is not simply about you, Virat, MS, or any of the cricketers. It is also about the cricketing ecosystem. It is about the money generated, which funds media, which funds the broadcaster, which funds us sports journalists. Will all look forward to it. People will have their careers around it. The groundsman, the whole cricketing ecosystem down the chain. The state associations get money, and that then comes to the club level, to the absolute lower level. So the IPL is important as an industry. So when people protest against it, saying, oh, you know what? Why is IPL going to Dubai? Why is it being held outside of India? If the option is to hold it, I think we should every time hold it, and it is not simply that it is entertainment. Will you agree with me and please make a strong statement?
See, personally, I feel no one wants to lose. We don't want anyone to lose their job. I mean, obviously, as you mentioned, IPL helped not only cricketers, but each from broadcasters, TV industries, groundsmen. If you see, I mean, club cricket, it basically helped cricket a lot. And you don't want anyone to lose their job. You don't want anyone to actually be sad. And if IPL is happening, because of sad thing is because of this COVID-19, it's happening in Dubai. But you got to be happy. You got to be happy for other people as well. So I'm really happy that IPL is happening, and yeah, it's all about being happy for each and every individual who is doing really hard work, not only in cricket but I think outside cricket. I mean off the field as well. Broadcasters, TV people, reporters, groundsmen, club cricketers, all the cricket. I think all the age group cricket. So it benefits cricket. It benefits all the people, and you got to take care of your family. That's the most important thing. And I think people, if they can, because of IPL, if people can take care of their family, it's a very happy thing. So I think as a human, you got to be happy for each and every individual.
Very well said, Ajju. Very well said. Now coming to white ball cricket, you're playing T20 cricket. You've had a very good IPL career. You've done well in the past. Somehow there is this branding associated with Ajinkya Rahane, very good test cricketer, vice captain of the test team, but a test match player. I know you nurture ambitions of coming back into the Indian ODI setup also. We have a World Cup coming up in India in a couple of years' time. There's plenty of 50-over cricket happening. Can you tell me what is your plan as far as 50-over cricket is concerned?
I think first plan, obviously, Bodhada, my instinct says come back in ODI cricket. As you know that my record, I don't generally talk about my records, but I think the important factor is my record is actually really good, especially in the last 3-4 years before I got dropped in ODI cricket. Whether I batted as an opening batsman or number 4, my record was really good. My strike rate again was very good. So I think, aim is to come back into ODI setup. Whenever this opportunity is going to come, I don't know. It's important that I should work hard, and I'm working really hard on all the aspects. And I'm really confident about myself. It's all about having that belief, having that self-belief in myself, and being positive, being fearless.
Will you look at the IPL as an opportunity? I mean, once again, to drive home the message that here, you know what? It's not only red ball cricket that I'm indispensable or I'm an integral part. I can do the job in white ball cricket also, because that's what you've got at the moment in front of you.
See, frankly, I don't have to prove it to anyone, Bodhada. It's all about, I think, yes, IPL is the best platform, but what I believe that I don't have to prove it to anyone. It's all about, I think, playing with freedom and playing for my team and doing well for my team. If I do that, if I can contribute for my team, I think other factors will happen automatically. As I said, my records in ODI before I got dropped was really good. So I'm not thinking about proving it to anyone. It's all about, I think, working hard on my game, keep improving day by day, and just be positive.
Two questions, Ajju. One, without fans, because in IPL we see fans cheering you guys every stadium, every single day, chock-a-block. Without fans, will you have a problem, or at the back of your mind you are still playing for fans? In fact, there will be more number of fans in India and across the world watching you guys on TV. So how will you react to that an empty stadium, but you are still playing for your fans? That's number one. And number two, you will have to be in this bio bubble that we have now sort of seen as a template in England, West Indies. We will probably see it as a template in Dubai also. Are you okay with that? Because I'm sure you have an idea from reading that bio bubble will entail quite a few restrictions.
See, answer to your first question about fans, I think, yes, we will definitely miss our fans. Fans are everything to us. When they come out, come in the stadium and cheer us, they support us, it feels really good. It inspires us to do well as a player, as an individual. But again, you got to think about your fans as well. You got to think about their safety, health and safety as well. So yes, without fans, definitely we will miss them in the stadium. But again, as you mentioned, that we are going to play for them, play for our fans, and I'm sure they will enjoy us watching on TV. Talking about the bubble thing, it's important that you should follow all the protocols. I mean, we were actually not sure when we were in New Zealand in Feb and March what is going to happen in August and September. But now the situation is you got to be really strict. You got to be disciplined about what you're doing. And yeah, I don't think it will take too much time to adjust. It's just a matter of, I think, 2-3 days being with the team, and I think in that situation and adjusting to those new rules. But yeah, following the protocols and being focused, discipline will be really important, I think, going forward, at least next 7 months.
Coming to the Australia series, Ju, I mean, in the last Australia series 2018, you had spoken to me on India Today after winning, and that knock of yours of 70 was crucial. You played some important handy knocks, and we need you to perform. I mean, that middle order, it's you and Virat who have to hold it together. This will be one heck of a series. Saurav actually was on this show just about 2 weeks back, and he says that it will be, quote, a milestone series, and he expects you, Virat, and the rest of the boys to stand up, because that will, according to him, it is as important, or if not more important, than the World Cup. How are you looking at that series?
Yeah, a very important series in Australia, especially Smith and Warner is back in their setup. Labuschagne is doing really well. I think their team overall is doing really well. We won the series last time, and that was the proudest moment in our life. But again, winning the series in Australia again will be a challenge. We know they'll be preparing much better now for us. And I think, as you said rightly, that it's important that we should play as a team. I think it's important that we should take one game at a time. What happened in 2018, we should forget that, take positives from 2018 series. But this is a test championship. Every test counts, every innings counts. So we have to give our best each and every test match. Especially first game of the series is really important for the momentum. But yeah, really looking forward personally, doing well in Australia, and I think winning one game at a time. I will not say series at right now, because test championship, as I said, it's all about, I think, winning every game, because now points factor are there. You got to actually think about point system and then plan accordingly.
Ajju, do you think, I mean, there is a lot of talk that our bowling now matches the Australian bowling. New Zealand wasn't too good for us, and maybe because of the tosses, maybe we lost the tosses, whatever reason you want to ascribe, you ascribe. But do you think our bowlers, if all of them are fit, and the lockdown should have helped because people will get over their niggles, our bowling attack, whether it's Jasprit, Shami, Ishant, all of them, we have also an equally good bowling attack as Australia?
Yes, we do have a very good bowling attack. Yes, Australian attack is good in their conditions, but I think we have really good fast bowling attack. Even our backups are really good. So yeah, as I said, even last time our fast bowlers did really well, especially on the South Africa, Australia, England tour. They did really well. I think, as you remember, we got 60 wickets in South Africa in 3 Test matches. So I'm sure our fast bowlers are equally ready to do well in Australia this time as well. And yeah, I'm really confident about them.
How much is it mental? I mean, you mentioned South Africa, so I take you back. That innings at Joburg, after getting dropped from 2 Test matches in a very difficult pitch, extremely difficult conditions, you come out, you show so much heart and courage, and India wins that match. Incredible win. Again in Australia, very, very good performance. I think 2014, I think 2018. How much is it mental? What went wrong in New Zealand? Was it scarring? Was it whatever? And how do you sort of come out of that and take all the positives and go for Australia? Because you also know, Ajju, that from you there is a lot of expectation. We know you are a very good player. You will have to lead the country from the front as vice captain, slips, your catching and your batting. So if you talk me through your mental preparation and mental framework.
Yeah, I think South Africa, recalling South Africa innings, I think the Johannesburg Test match. I mean, it's very natural to be disappointed when you're not playing. Yes, you are thinking about the team, but when your records are really good and you're not playing, it's pretty much disappointed. But yeah, I took it in my stride. I took it in a positive way. I wanted to do well in Johannesburg Test match when I got to know that I'm playing that Test match. So having that positive mindset, having your friends around, I think having your family around helps you a lot to be in that good space of mind. Coming back to, I think, Australia series. Australia also, I did really well. Record in Australia is really good. But what I always believe that whatever happened in past, I should just learn from my mistakes and what I did really good. Just take my positives and just leave all the things behind. It's all about staying in the present. Yes, I'm really looking forward to do well in Australia. Aim is to keep contributing in each and every Test game, be it as a fielder or as a batsman or as a vice captain. I think it's important that you are contributing for your team, and yeah, the preparations, mental preparation and skill-wise preparations are really important.
Ajju, if I can ask you a sort of relatively non-cricket question. I mean, the whole country is struggling with COVID. People are down mentally, there's gloom, there's negativity, there's sort of disappointment everywhere. What keeps inspiring you? Where do you draw positives from? How do you just said yoga, meditation, discipline, and if I know you well, you are one of those people who has a very disciplined lifestyle. Look at your physique, look at your fitness, look at your athleticism. You are superb. So can you tell me, for us general people, for my viewers, how do you keep inspiring yourself? What are the positives that you draw from? What is your positive bubble that helps you sustain even during difficult times?
I think firstly, right now, it was important for me to look after my family, look after my daughter, because we know every day is really important. We didn't go out anywhere. We actually had our routines. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So it was important that I should stay positive.
Go on.
And yeah.
I can hear you.
Another thing was, I think, playing for your country. Each and every day I was thinking about when are we going to play? When are we going to play any kind of cricket? So every day it was all about, I think, giving my best. Whether if I'm doing fitness, yoga, meditation, or taking care of my family. I think taking one day at a time helped me a lot. Staying in present helped me a lot. And I think taking care of my family, that was the priority that time. And even now, taking care of my family is the priority. Obviously, cricket is starting now. But last 3-4 months, it was all about, I think, how can I take care of my family? How can I actually help my family and spread good positive message, keep myself really fit so that when cricket resumes, I'm really in my zone and I'm really fit.
Excellent to know that. Have you started any kind of training? You mentioned yoga and meditation. I know Mohammad Shami, Kuldeep Yadav, Cheteshwar Pujara, some of the others, your mates, some of your colleagues have started hitting the ball at the nets. Have you started any form of training?
I've been doing my fitness, my strength workout, my running workout, basically my physical fitness, but I think nothing related to batting. I didn't actually hold the bat in last 3-4 months. No skill practice, because I mean situation here is quite bad. And as I said, I've been doing my workout at home, my running in a parking area, not stepping out anywhere. So yeah, I think I was just focusing on the things which I can control. I think luckily I could actually run in a parking area. I was doing 3 sessions in a week, 3 sessions home workout, my strength session. But apart from that, no batting at all.
Ajju, one thing that stands out about you, you are actually a story of India. I mean, 15 days later, we will have our Independence Day, and we keep talking about the fact that in India, everything is possible. Here comes one man whose father and mother literally walked with him for miles. He wasn't born to a rich family. He wasn't born to a cricketing family. He comes from a relatively middle-class family and then rises up the ranks to become Indian captain, Indian vice captain, IPL captain, etc. So you are one of those peoples for who the tagline, dreams do come true, actually holds valid. I mean, when you look back, I mean, we take a lot of inspiration from you. Do you think that it's hard work? Do you think your ability? And if people really put in the hard work, the discipline, the rigor, all we are being told at the moment is wear a mask, keep physical distance, sanitize. That's not too much to ask for from the country, is it? I mean, your life has been one of discipline. If you keep doing that, you can do a lot from the country. And look at yourself. You are one of the icons of the country because of the hard work you have put in.
Exactly, Bogdan. I think I always believe in hard work, dedication, and discipline. And as you mentioned, that obviously in this COVID-19 thing, you got to be disciplined. You got to actually be focused, take care of each and every individual. But personally, growing up, talking about cricket, yes, I think dedication, determination, and hard work was the key for me. I wasn't thinking about anything else, that what I want or what I want to achieve. Yes, goal was to play for India, back of my mind. But whenever I was playing cricket, with practice or games, it was all about giving my best in that particular game or during practice session. So similar, I think in this COVID-19, we should wear a mask, we should be disciplined, and we should be dedicated. Not only thinking about yourself, but thinking about our country, thinking about the world. I mean, this is the best opportunity for each and every individual to do something, one small percent better for our country, for our family, for our maybe colleagues, for our nation. So yeah, I think hard work, dedication, and determination, discipline again, is really important.
Ajju, coming back to IPL to close the show, couple more minutes just left. So how important is winning this tournament? And Delhi Capitals came close, never did it. Last year they were close. They've got you. They've got a good side. You know, they will be very, very keen, because whoever wins this year, it'll mean the world to them. Cricket after the pandemic, IPL starting, tremendous television audience. There will be huge interest. So how important is this tournament for you?
Yeah, this tournament is really important. We all want to win, especially after this situation. You know, I mean, everyone's went through a rough patch. Whole nation went through a rough patch. Everyone is actually emotionally down. I mean, sad. And I think if you can win the tournament for your fans, I mean, every team wants to do that. Every player wants to do that. Doing well for their team, doing well for their fans. And yes, personally, I just want to do well. I just want to do well for my team, do well for my fans, do well for the doctors, nurses, people who are working really hard in this time, in this tough time. So BMC workers, I mean everyone, police people, police forces, everyone, people who are working really hard. You actually want to do well for them, and if you can actually win the tournament and dedicate this tournament for them, I mean that will be the great, because everyone loves cricket, as you know, in India. Everyone wants their favorite player to do well. Everyone wants their favorite team to do well. So yeah, I think aim is to win this tournament and win the tournament for the people, the real heroes who are doing really good job in this COVID-19 situation.
I've got to say, you were so good in that last answer. I mean, beautiful to hear. And that sort of brings me to my last question, that, you know, we consider cricket to be a secular religion in this country. And it brings a smile to people's faces we keep talking about the need to stay at home. We talk about stay-at-home orders. We talk about curfews. But once the IPL starts from 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock, you don't need to tell anybody that there is a stay-at-home order. Everybody will stay at home and consume it on TV. So a job will be done. Isn't that what Indian cricket is all about? It will bring smiles to a billion. It will be an industry that will get rolling. It will entertain all of us, inject positivity, make us feel that there is a degree of return to normalcy in the country. Isn't that the message that IPL will give all of us?
I'm sure. I'm sure people, the fans, will be really happy when the IPL starts, the first match, whenever it is happening. People, the fans, will be really happy. As you rightly said, when 7 to 12 o'clock, no one is actually going to get out. I mean, they'll be at home. They'll be just completely glued to the TV. And yeah, I mean, as an athlete, when you see smile on your fans' face, you are actually, you are doing something really good. And yeah, I'm sure people will really enjoy it. And not only IPL, but I think cricket is happening now, even Australia series, and going forward from there, people will definitely enjoy it.
All I will say, Ajinkya, is more power to you. Can't wait to see you back wearing the tricolour and the Indian blue jersey and stepping out in Australia on the 3rd of December for the Indian cricket team and doing well in Test cricket. But before that, all the very best to you in the IPL. Frankly, I don't care who wins, because India wins every evening at the IPL, and that's what makes this tournament all the more important and interesting to me. But you've been a great father for the last few months. Maybe the child will miss you for a while, but the country will love you more. So all I will say is more strength to you, more strength to your family. Stay happy, stay healthy, much love, and we wish to see you back in that green very, very soon, because that's where you belong. Thank you very much for coming to E-Inspiration.
Thank you so much, Budera. Thank you.